Hey, what's up guys? It's Team Hard Life Captain Alberto Zertuche, and I am here with the underwater Go Fish camera that's attached to my leader. So with the earlier videos, y'all have seen us, or me, started using the bait elastic. Well, this bait elastic, basically I wrap up my shrimp or my soft bait and attach it to the hook. That way, well, it's already on the hook and I just wrap the elastic around it. So basically it creates a protective barrier against the fish being able to just suck it right off the hook in a split second. So I've tipped my bait with fish bites. I've got the flesh pink shrimp, tipped it with shrimp now, and we're getting it in the water. Let's see how it does.
Gotta bite. I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call the whole team.
So now we got bait in the water, and this is another thing too. I started experimenting with the orange lens. You can kind of see it on here, a little bit of the tinting on there. However, I've got some things coming down the pipeline on it, and there's going to be a few different tints on that. Also too, we are looking into something whole nother ball game changer. We have been doing these underwater cameras for quite some time, and we've missed out on some fantastic footage because the amount of light that comes through on good clear days, sometimes it's too much for the camera, and it's because they are designed to catch whatever light is coming through, and you know, it's designed to be that way. However, the way I'm fishing it is not really the way it's designed to be, but we've been putting it to use and been really putting it out there. So for us, it's been a great learning tool and experience for all of us, because if you're new to the channel, this is something that we have done and for several years now, testing, trying something new. And since we manufacture the fishing leaders ourselves, we're able to game change everything and learn from the underwater cameras. And yes, sometimes there's nothing on the camera, just water and debris and craziness like that. But if you actually sit there and look at it, there's much more going on. For one, we are using hollow core braid. And for our braid to sit there through those hurricanes of sand, debris, and everything else and not get cut off starts to make you wonder and think of the game change. And what that is that a lot of times people automatically assume that braid would be easily abrased by all that debris, and look, the fish are already starting to show up and get cut off extremely easy. However, I've got hours upon hours of footage showing them getting tore up, thrashed by the current, waves, sand, debris, and everything, and not once have I ever lost a camera because of that kind of debris. So it's just food for thought, guys. Like I said, it's not always about putting on a big old fish on an underwater camera. Now granted, it is the end game. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for the ways they feed, how they're stealing our bait. Is the bait the one we're looking for, or they're looking for? As you saw in one of the other underwater videos, we had a nice redfish coming up and just sucking up seaweed with the fresh sea lice right there, not even a few feet away. So now here's another portion. There's perch here. How much perch? I don't know. But this is the whole point of that bait elastic. It's supposed to now allow us the ability to keep our baits in place for a lot longer period. And if you saw the underwater camera or the above ground footage earlier, you will see that I was using these cameras and I was pulling them out and showing you what the bait looked like after we would pull it in. So it's just great knowledge all the way around, guys. So this will help you understand how the bait elastic works, how long it can be on the hook, and what abuse it can take. I mean, we've done this with fish bites, we've done it with fish gum, we've done it live bait, dead bait, pantyhose bait, and let's let them rock and roll. Let's see what they got. Bring it on, fishies. Wow, did you see that camera angle? There was like 15 perch on this thing. Oh man, they are going after it. Now, let's see if it can hold off long enough for the big drum to get to it, because they are here. You see them? Man, look at all those perch in the background. They are definitely on this bait. Now, that also tells us something else too, because they said the other day that they didn't catch any bait fish, that their bait, they could probably use the same piece of shrimp on 2 or 3 drum in that area. Well, as you can tell, I'm having to do a little bit more precaution to keep them on the hook, but let's see how it rocks out on this one. So they've been going at this thing for about 15 minutes now, and they are really getting after it. This is really some great video footage for us, because it lets us know that it gives us the ability to keep our bait in the water longer, so that we're not fishing on credit. That is a huge benefit. And for me, like I said, I came out here to catch my limit of drum and learn a few things and test it out. Now, one of the things I will say that I have learned is that with the fresher bait, like fresh dead shrimp, I saw that the shrimp was a lot more sturdier than it would have been if it was already previously frozen. But also too, if it is previously frozen, keep it out of the sunlight, guys. If you're out there fishing, keep your bait cool and chill. It cooks and becomes real soft and mushy, which makes it real hard for this, even for this bait elastic to work for you. It's food for thought right there, guys. Have a good one.